All right, going to be taking a look at stock ticker symbol MCHX. We took a look at it on the 10th, which would have been Friday when they had, or I'm sorry, we looked at it right after they had the big news. That news was on the 9th, I'm sorry. And then the 10th is when we looked at it. $2.79 will need to hold, otherwise it will drop to 271, 267. If 267 falls, it will drop quick, too risky in my opinion. Selling needs to stop. Well, we've seen today that the selling stopped and you hit the low of 276 right between our target area that I put on it, very close to the 271 as far as I'm concerned. It did hit the low of 276 and then opened at 282, now trending back up. I know that Joe wanted to go over this because of the news. Obviously, again, with the gap ups that we talk about. You guys had that big gap up in the sell off, yeah, running on that Facebook news that they had, then pulled back down, basically riding the wave of that news. Before that, the stock barely had any volume. And then you shot up to 858,000 shares compared to, looks like the average around 40 to 50,000 shares daily traded. So, I mean, that's hundreds of times their normal volume. Actually, I take that back. It was 7 million shares traded. So yes, extremely blowing past all of other average volume. And then on the 10th, you had 850,000 shares traded. And today you're at 359. That buying has returned. Now they're sucking up that news and possibly bouncing off of it. Really, I can't add in too much into this chart as far as where it's going. I can, however, add in a possible resistance level at $3.06. And then after that, it looks like the next one would be 320. Pretty solid. Taking a look at better idea. But I know that Joe wants to talk to you guys about that news that they had. So I'll go ahead and let him take over from here while I fill out the.
Yeah, because on the other day when I wasn't here and I didn't get to even mention the news, you were like basically going off of the chart, which is more than understandable. So on February 9th, Marchex partners with Facebook. That's their press release. Launches omni-channel analytics cloud for industry-first complete view of customer behavior. So Marchex, a mobile advertising analytics company, on February 9th announced a partnership with Facebook that will integrate across their social analytics solution and into an industry-leading analytics platform. Marchex Omnichannel Analytics Cloud, this integrated technology platform now enables marketers to quickly optimize their marketing spend across all paid media channels based on actionable insights into which channel drove offline interaction by consumers to a brand. A recent study by B.I. Kelsey suggests that phone calls to business via smartphones will exceed 100 billion this year. That makes the ability to measure and gain insights regarding consumer behavior across all media channels or an omni-channel view critical to developing and refining a successful marketing strategy. So, recognizing the critical need for marketing measurement and analytics to evolve, Facebook is partnering with Marchex to ensure that the most reliable and advanced call analytics are available to marketers. As one of the most important touch points in the customer journey, Facebook's influence is immense, but ad exposure on social media can be difficult to tie back to phone calls or in-store purchases. This partnership eliminates that blind spot by giving marketers a deep understanding of what happens on a phone call that stems from a Facebook ad. This level of insight and ability to immediately measure cross-channel impact is what today's marketers need to convert prospects into customers. So, I mean, I could keep reading it, but that press release is there for everybody to read. But then what I did was I was obviously looking into it. Today, there was a press release, and it was from Access Wire, and the press release was put out by Traders News Source. And they're a leading independent equity research and corporate access firm that's focused on small and micro cap public companies. So they were basically reporting on this recent development with Marchex. So they basically, that right there, I ended up clicking on it, and you know how to like to read more into it, because they put out this, but then you have to click on it and then obviously add your email to get to get more of the report that they put together. So I clicked on that, and these guys did a pretty good job. That's why I wanted to bring that to their attention. Great job over there with this thing. So, I mean, it's 6 pages, but it gives you more of an understanding of the company itself, where they were, where they're going with this, this potential relationship right here, but like the company as a whole. So whoever put this together over at Traders News Source, they did a great job. I did it, so it's something that you guys, if you're interested in learning more about this, obviously click on this. You can get basically a full report that these guys put together. But then, as always, I mean, we have the financials, so filings, time and sales, buy rating, and if you have any information on the company Marchex, I definitely share it over on the message board we have with the tens of thousands of other like-minded investors that we have visiting the site daily. With this thing right here, David, what I was interested in, it was like their product in general, and in the fact that their relationship with Facebook, that's always a big thing. Because I mean, Facebook, if you look at where Facebook's traded right now in their market cap, we're talking, I don't know what the market cap is today, but it's somewhere upwards of like 380 billion, right? So these guys right here, Marchex, they're like something like 111 million or something like that. But I mean, this relationship that they're creating with that, Facebook's source of revenue, where they stand right now, is continuously going up based on their freaking mobile. Their mobile advertisement revenues are just like through the roof, continuously every quarter. So now you have these guys right here with that relationship where they're going to basically be able to have that, like the marketer, or say like the pizza joint that basically is advertising on Facebook. Now they're going to be able to get more of an idea of like that follow throughs on things. So I mean, it's more definitely something you want to look more into, and I think there's a lot of potential there.
Yeah, but it's like Joe said, yes, there might have been a lot going on, but when I look at the technical analysis, it tells a different story. I mean, it really, basically, Joe, like if the investors loved it that much, this would also have been a green candle instead of a massive sell-off, in my opinion.
Yeah,
because
that's why these Traders News Source right here, these guys right here, they broke it down, and I like what they did, and that's why I obviously I don't advise people to sit there and just sign up for things and be like, yeah, put your email here, do this. But these guys right here, I did it, I checked it out, and they did a good job putting it all together. Breaking down all the information, like where the company stood, like their earnings review, you name it. It's all right here.
But you also have a stock that opened that day on a gap up of $3.60 and just completely tanked after that. I mean,
well, you got to figure too, yeah, because I mean, obviously it's going to open up like that when you got a company like this that has a relationship with Facebook.
Right. So now basically,
so that right there.
Will it recover from this level? Absolutely, I think it will. But I mean, looking through the past of this stock, it's had a major gap down over here and basically trending downwards since 2016. So maybe this is our opportunity to turn around offering products that are, top notch like that. So we'll keep an eye on it for sure. MCHX, we will add it to the list to take a look at this one in the future. But again, 280 bouncing off of the 280 support after sell off of the partnership news. Buying from here could begin to trend up if volume continues. If the volume continues. Resistance at 306, 319, support at 287, 280. Again, all the stuff that Joe just went over is available over on investorshangout.com. Also, make sure you subscribe if you like to stay up to date with the hottest stocks in the market. If there's a stock that you're found you would like to see us go over, you can let us know at investorshangout.com/live.